7 companies shouldn't steer your entire future. Yet a handful of tech names now lean on the S&P 500 like a ladder balanced on one rung. If that rung slips, do you have a plan or a hope? Today you leave with a plan. Welcome to the passive path. Markets move in cycles. They boom, they slow, they crash, they recover. You and I cannot steer the cycle. What we can steer is our readiness. Think of the market as a table with 4 legs. One leg is earnings, another is interest rates, the third is sentiment, the fourth is liquidity. When one leg shortens, the table tilts. You don't rebuild the table during dinner, you brace it before the meal. Nate, a graphic designer, thought he was set when he bought into a single tech ETF. For months his balance climbed, then a 15% slide erased a year of savings gains. What saved him wasn't luck, it was the emergency buffer he had built. It was the written plan he had started months earlier. You need to hold 2 truths at once. Great companies can be great investments and still be overpriced. Strong economies can still face shocks. If a ladder shakes, you grab the rail. The first rail is free money. Your employer matches a silent raise. Ignoring it is a pay cut you give yourself. If you have access to a match, capture every dollar. If you don't, open an IRA or Roth IRA and get moving. And if you qualify for an HSA, you have one of the rare triple tax tools available. Pre-tax in, tax-free growth, tax-free qualified withdrawals. It's not glamorous, but it's powerful. Rosa did exactly this. She maxed her match. Then she treated her HSA like a stealth medical fund. When a dental bill landed, she didn't swipe a credit card. She paid in cash from the HSA and avoided debt. Here's a quick checklist. Check your plan documents for match details and vesting. Pick simple, broad funds first, optimize later. If you're self-employed, look into a solo plan or an IRA. Your money just clocked in. Now let's make you harder to replace. Think of your career or your business like a Swiss Army knife. One blade for search, one for writing, one for data, one for automation. You need to keep them sharp. Maya, a recruiter, learned prompt craft and basic Python. She cut her weekly admin time in half. That freed one day each week to take on an extra client. Ken, a cafe owner, resisted the urge to chase a shiny new side hustle. Instead, he doubled down on what he already had. He adjusted his menu for higher margins. He built an email list. He added pre-orders for rainy days. That one change covered his slow weeks. We spoke about skill compounding before on the passive path. This time, add a weekly rule. Ship something small every week. An article, a design, a short lesson. These outputs are proof of skill and seeds for future income. Cuts hurt less when your pay can grow. Now set a destination so the work knows where to go. Write your plan in plain words, not a glossy spreadsheet. A sentence you can say out loud. Goal, $15,000 in an emergency fund by May 31st. Why? To keep investing during downturns and sleep well. Weekly action, transfer $250 every Friday. Freelance 2 nights a week, plans survive when friction is low. Automate the transfer. Block time on your calendar. Don't wait until you feel like it. A plan is a map. Now you need fuel. Spending less is rowing. Earning more is catching wind. Do both, but chase the wind. Start with quick wins. Cancel zombie subscriptions. Bundle errands to save fuel and time. Convert idle weekend hours into paid micro-projects. Leah reduced food waste with batch cooking. She saved both money and time, then she used that time to teach 1 online class a week. Her food bill became a cash engine. More cash in, fewer leaks out. Now build the cushion that keeps you calm. An emergency fund is more than a safety net. It is a shield in crisis and a weapon in downturns. Aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. If your income is unstable, aim for 6 to 12. Keep it simple and accessible. The exact interest rate matters less than the reliability. Think of 2 buckets, even if they sit in the same account. One bucket is life happens. The other is market fire sale. On paper, separate them. In practice, let one account carry both roles. Name the account do not touch. Automate the first transfer in the next 24 hours. Make it boring and consistent. Omar had his buffer ready when a sharp dip hit. Instead of panic selling, he calmly bought a broad fund. Then he returned to saving. His buffer gave him both safety and opportunity. You've got a life raft. Now patch the holes. Debt tied to things that don't grow is a leak in the boat. Every payment is water rushing in. Treat it like an emergency. List every balance. Write down the rates. Write down the minimums. Pick your path. Smallest first for momentum. Highest rate first for math. Both work if you stick with one. Move temptations away. Freeze your cards. Delete store apps. Lock down easy payment methods. June carried a card with a 22% rate. She sold unused gear. She took a seasonal job. In 8 months, the card was gone. She didn't just patch the hole, she sealed it. With leaks sealed, let's steady the deck. A portfolio drifts when winners keep winning. That feels good until the music stops. Then one voice drowns out the rest. Imagine your investments as a choir. Tenors, sopranos, altos, bass. If tenors shout, the music warps. Balance keeps harmony. Check your actual weights, not just your targets. Set simple bands, like 5 to 10%. Rebalance when a slice drifts too far. Do it once or twice a year. Keep costs low. Keep moves rare. Your mix is calmer. Now protect the people who rely on you. Insurance is a tool for quiet nights. Life insurance at work may not follow you when you leave. Have coverage outside your job. Set your coverage target based on income, debts, and years of support. Review your beneficiaries once a year or after major life changes. Store documents in 2 places. Tell one trusted person where to find them. The Diaz family had a simple letter in a file. It listed accounts, contacts, and steps. When tragedy hit, they avoided months of confusion. Paperwork isn't exciting, but it buys peace. Next, tune your filter. Fear headlines are built to keep you staring. Fundamentals are built to keep you grounded. Create a simple news diet, 1 market read per day at a set time. No feeds after dinner. Replace doom scroll with a 10-minute money task. Review your budget. Check 1 bill. Practice a skill. Revisit your plan. Less noise, more signal. Now turn defense into offense. Cash is not trash in a downturn. It is a lifeboat and a chance to buy quality at a discount. Write an opportunity rules card. Decide now, not in panic. Only buy broad funds or best-in-class names you already wanted. Preset buy ranges. Never chase spikes. Buy in small, steady amounts. Priya did this when markets slid. She spaced out 4 buys. Her average beat every single guess. She didn't time the bottom. She followed her rules. You can weather storms and plant seeds at the same time. Bring it all together with a 30-day action plan. Week 1, capture your employer match or open an IRA or Roth. Write down 2 money goals with dates and amounts. Start your first emergency fund transfer. Week 2, list your debts, pick your payoff method, create a skill sprint plan, 1 course, 2 projects, 1 deliverable. Week 3, check your portfolio balance, rebalance if needed. Review your insurance. Update your beneficiaries. Week 4, set your news diet rules. Write your opportunity rules card. Progress beats perfection. Every small action counts. Money is not a mood. It is a system. Shift from consumer to owner. Protect yourself first, then grow. Comment with your first week's win. Every step strengthens your path. Write 2 goals with dates and dollars. Automate 1 transfer today. List every debt and choose your payoff method. Add 1 skill you'll ship in 7 days. Set a simple rebalance rule and keep it. Audit your insurance and beneficiaries this month. Draft your opportunity rules card before the next downturn. Like this video if it helped you find calm moves for uncertain markets. Subscribe for more from the Passive Path. I wish you luck on your journey. Feel free to watch other videos on this channel to keep learning and building. I'll see you in the next video.